So we're on example 9. And example 9 is asking us to find the finite region between the curve with this equation and the x-axis. So the first thing to do here, and with a lot of integration questions where we're asked to find the area under curves, is if the curve's not already drawn for us, is get an idea of what it looks like. So we're going to have a go at drawing this curve. So the first thing, well, let's plug this equation into our calculators to find the roots so we can know where it crosses the x-axis, and we get the roots there as equal to -5 or 4. And we should be able to point out where this crosses the y-axis, should be up at 20. So we know the shape of the curve as well. It's a negative quadratic, so it's going to be an N shape. So we're going to come up, and it doesn't have to be spot on, as you can well tell, but it's something like that. And they're asking for the region between the curve and the x-axis. So we are looking for this area here. So what do we have to do then? Well, to find the area underneath the curve, that involves integrating. And we're going to integrate this function with respect to x. And what we're going to set the limits as, well, the limits are going to be the points we want to find the area between. So the upper limit is going to be 4, so that goes on top. And the lower limit is -5, so that goes at the bottom. So now this just becomes a definite integral question with the limits set at 4 and -5. So let's go through. We are going to integrate this. So it's going to give me 20x and then minus a half x squared and then minus a third x cubed. Remember, for definite integrals we don't need the plus c, but you do still need to remember that. So don't get carried away with all the work we're doing, and then if we get an indefinite one, so where we get no numbers, you have to remember to put that c on. But for this one it's not important. And then we can plug it in like that. Now, here's the thing. Your calculators will do definite integrals for you, but you need to show this step in the process at the very, very least. Okay, so at the very least we need to show this step in the process. I would probably even go further and just make it really clear that we know what we're doing. Because we could type all this into our calculator, but actually your calculator is set up to do a little bit more than that. Now, I would write that in the exam because that's showing my working out, and that's what's needed for the method marks. However, on the calculator, we can do this. So we type in this definite integral button here, which gives us the option. Remember, we're putting the original equation in this, so 20 minus x, and we can use the x button that's up here, minus x squared. And then from there, if we press right, we get to the limits, so we're going between -5 and 4. And then when we press equals, it gives us the right answer of 243/2. The other option is to put all this into your calculator, and you'll still get it right. But the tech is there in the exam, we may as well use it. But as I said, it is important that we do write out these steps to get full method marks, even if we do use your calculators to do the final sum a bit quicker.